YouTube. Let me start the video off by saying I've protected a lot of women, took down a lot of corruption, took down a lot of bad places by myself. And I'm not saying it was easy. I spent years gathering evidence, setting people up, taking down corruption, taking down bad people who did bad stuff. Spent my whole life doing this, YouTube. But now, the world is out of control because people want to meddle with stuff they don't understand. And we're paying the price for it. Our men, our women, our children, our sons, our daughters, our grandparents, our aunts, our uncles, our cousins, our nieces, our nephews, the president. What's to say that this virus can't be turned into a weapon, a nuclear gas bomb? What's to say it can't be turned into an injection, right? Something that they use to kill now. This all started because somebody was meddling with something that they didn't understand. And, it got broken, and it got out, and it got airborne. And now we're paying the price. So the government has tried its best to contain it, right? The government said, we got this, we can handle it, you all need to stay inside. But we've been doing that, YouTube. And what happens? Our husbands, our wives, our daughters, our sons, our aunts, our uncles all die. While they are handling it, right? That's them handling it, But, the higher ups will sit there and say, everything's under control, sir, we got this. You're okay. But the world is not okay. Their agencies, their government, their FBI, their CIA, people in that agency are probably sick and getting it. They're probably dying, right? And this all started because somebody was meddling with something they didn't understand or trying to create a new strand of something, right? That's how it started. People doing stuff they're not supposed to be doing that they don't understand. So, YouTube, I said that in the past I protected a lot of people. I've looked out for a lot of people, but YouTube, I can't do this on my own. The job is too big for even myself. This is nationwide. This is happening. This is all over the world. So I'm calling everybody, asking for help. The protectors and the defenders, if you see something or somebody in trouble, if you see somebody sick or coughing, get them to the hospital. Get them help. We can't do this alone, YouTube. We need each other. We need the world. We need to throw aside old rivalries and come together and stand together with this. Because if we don't, it is going to mean either one of two things. All hell breaks loose, or we're going to be isolating to our homes for the next 3 to 5 years, and the world's going to be bankrupt. We're not going to have no jobs, no money, because we didn't come together to take care of this when we should have took care of it ourselves. The government doesn't want to say, well, there's nothing we can do. But we, the people, live side by side. You're our next door neighbor. You're our person down the street. You're our grocery store. You're our pharmacist. You're our preacher of the church, right? We can all come together, right? If you see somebody sick, whether it's the flu, whether it's the chicken pox, run them to the hospital. Get them help as soon as possible, because this virus is getting out of control. Now they're about to tell us that we have to stay home some more. They're about to shut down some schools again because the cases are getting worse. So I'm calling all hands on deck because I'm sick of being at home. Because I'm sick of sitting on the sidelines and watching people all over the world pass away for unnecessary reasons. I'm asking everybody to step in and do this together for all of us. Because if we don't come together and help each other, the world is not going to recover. And the government can't even handle this on their own. Because if they could have, they would have dealt with it already. They wouldn't have tried to sit there and make a vaccine out of it. They wouldn't try to terraform it into a weapon. They wouldn't have tried to turn it into ejection. And it would not have even taken this long. It would have been dealt with, taken care of, and they would have made an antivirus and released it into the air. And within 3 weeks, it would have been done. Right? So we, the people, need to come together and help each other. If that means you have to let somebody borrow some disinfectant wipes, let them borrow some. If that means we need to let somebody use some sanitizer, let them use it. If that means they're coughing up blood, take them to the hospital. We need to come together, right? We need to support each other Because if we don't, we're only killing ourselves. And I can't do this alone, YouTube. I can't sit on the sides no more and watch from my computer or my phone or my TV. You know, the world's in peril. And it's time that we come together. Not just me, because this is bigger than me. This is affecting everybody. And I can't do this by myself. So I'm saying we should help each other. Help your neighbor. Help your next door neighbor. Help the person down the street. Help the pharmacist. Help the preacher. If anything goes wrong, we need to have each other's backs. And that's what I'm calling you on, YouTube, right? Whether they're good, whether they're bad, whether you hate them, whether you fight at school, whether you get picked on, it doesn't matter. At this point, we're all dying. We're all on a deathbed, right? So we need to come together and help each other. That's what I'm asking you to do. If you like the video, leave a comment below and let me know.